Hola YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl BeautyByLinnoria across all my social media platforms. If you would, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, and of course get a conversation started with me in the comment section below. And then you can go ahead and share it amongst your family and friends. But let's go ahead and talk about what happened with the actual Sephora purchase and everything that came in with Sephora. I was pretty much a hot place. I just not a hot place, a hot mess. Because I was all over the place. It's not just beauty, it's not just skincare, it's not just makeup, it's just, I received a 15% off discount. And anytime Sephora does 10%, 15%, 20% off, or they send now the 25 off of 50 coupons, I think it's now it's 25 off of 75 coupons. Anytime they send anything out like that, everything that I had in my actual loves, which is their version of a wish list, I immediately go ahead and move to cart and check out. So that is what happened with this one. So if you're ready to see what we got in from Sephora, let's keep watching.
You might be the one taking me home. One thing really lead to one.
Okay guys, so both of these Sephora orders are coming in. Okay, this is pathetic. But you guys have already seen two of the products. It's just not in a Sephora haul. One of them was placed on 3/10 and the other one was placed on 6/3. So this one is only like a month and a half late. But whatever, has some stuff that happened. I have a list talk that's coming up to go over with you guys. So let's go ahead and look at the two items you guys have already seen. It's just, I needed to actually show you guys. Oh, these two you guys have already seen. The Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, High Tides, and Good Vibes eyeshadow palette. You guys already saw this one. You saw me use it. You saw the swatches and everything of it. So this palette is 100% a go. If you want to get it, if you were thinking about getting it, this is definitely one of the products that you guys definitely should go ahead and get. And of course, my Milk Makeup. This is their Hydro Grip Primer. You guys have seen me use this several times in several videos. Of course, I love it. I have to be careful when using it. The one thing that I did notice about this Milk Hydro Grip Primer is that when I'm blending in with an actual sponge, from time to time, it can cause product to come up and patch up. So with most of the rigorous blending that I'm doing is really with the concealer under the eyes. So when I use this Milk Primer, I cannot put it directly underneath my eyes in this area right here, because when I go in to blend, it doesn't matter what type of other primer that I use, other foundation, other concealers, it happens across the board. So right in here, I just can't put it, especially like right in here in my T-zone, chin, and right in here. Well, every place that I actually put concealer and I have to go back and forth and blend and blend, this doesn't play well. But what I love about this actual primer, which is the reason why I didn't take it back and get a refund for it, is it grips your makeup. It definitely grips your makeup. Whatever blush, whatever highlighter, whatever contour and bronzer you put on at 7 a.m. before you had to go to work, when you come trucking back in the house at 6, 7 o'clock at night, your makeup is still holding on. Even if you had to pat and blot throughout the day, especially with this summer heat and humidity and the weather, not knowing if it's going to rain, if it's going to be sunny, if it's 2 degrees colder than hell because it's so hot outside, this primer is definitely a huge go for anyone who's experiencing any problems with your makeup fading midway through the day, or if you blot your skin a lot, or if you have to pat a lot just simply because it's so hot. This, even with all that blotting and patting, this won't release your actual makeup, so it'll still be on your face. This is amazing. But I went ahead and got this. I saw Tina, the fancy face, talking about this, and this is the Tarte Skincare. This is their Knockout Tingling Treatment. And it is a toner that's meant to exfoliate, balance, and minimize the appearance of pores. They did say, not just her, but several people have said that it definitely tingles. So I want to go ahead and give this a try to see if this can actually help me with my actual skin as far as any type of texture, my pores, and different things like that. So I'll definitely go ahead and follow up, since I'm just now pulling it out to start using it in July. I won't be following back up with you guys to this till like September. You guys already know I use my skincare, unless it immediately just goes to hell, then it'll be in one of my Who Asked For That videos. But I try to use my skincare anywhere between 60 to 90 days before I report back and let you guys know, hey, this really works for my skin or anything like that. But I did want you guys to know that this is one of the ones that I am going to be trying. The next thing that I got was something that people just kept talking about. It was very controversial. I mean, Huda herself is controversial. Let's not play about that. Huda herself is very controversial. But when this product came out, it's supposed to be an extra hold resting boss face waterproof setting spray with the ultra matte finish. During the summertime, spring heading into summer, August, September, October, you know, until it starts to cool down, especially here in the South, you're definitely going to need something that's waterproof and actually sets down your makeup. And they say this is an extra firm hold. So this is Huda Beauty setting spray, and it does come, okay, so it does come in an aerosol can just like the Morphe spray. But a lot of people were complaining about the actual smell being way too strong. And I'm like, maybe it dissipates. So let's see. Okay, that smells good. It smells like a perfume, but it dissipated pretty fast. Like, it didn't stay there for more than not even 10 seconds. So when you spray it, you can definitely smell it. You can smell it for a longer time on the face. But it smells so good. It smells like a very light Avon fragrance from back in the 90s. Skin So Soft had came out with a scent that was like this. It's not the original. It's not the pink one. It's not the one that comes in the blue teal one. It was another one that Skin So Soft with Avon had came out with back in the 90s. And it smells just like that. And it dissipates. The smell doesn't stay there for long. And it's one of those sprays that's supposed to be, you just press it down and it comes out like that. Like, can I stop wasting product doing that? But I'm so used to just, so I'm like, it doesn't work like that. You just take and hold it and it actually sprays out. And it actually has a pretty good sprayer on it. So I don't have any problems with this. I'm literally, I ain't gonna lie, I kept spraying it because it smells so good. To me, it smells really good. Am I a fan of any type of item I'm putting on my face having this much fragrance in it? No, absolutely not. Because if you have sensitive skin or if you're acne prone, things like fragrance, especially anything that's this highly scented, can definitely start to cause you to break out. So I'll use this and see how it works and everything. But for me, the smell isn't too strong. To me, it takes me back to a very happy time in my childhood, getting an Avon package and the Avon lady delivering a package just for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it. I love it. I don't have any problems with it. Looking at my face, it didn't leave any weird like water spots or anything on my face that you guys can see. It didn't do anything weird with my actual face. And I'm looking in both my monitor and my mirrors just to make sure. And I don't see anything weird or off with it. So I guess it's just a preference thing as far as smell is concerned. Definitely go in Sephora and smell it just to try to see if it works for you. You know what I'm saying? The next thing that I got, you guys know how much I love my Natasha Denona. I love Miss Denona. Like, I love her products. Like, I love her products. Here in the past 3 years, they've been kind of hit and miss. That's the reason why I have purchased some and not other eyeshadow palettes. Because sometimes the actual quality of them be kind of off. But now that she went ahead and came out with the Sunrise palette, which is the sister palette to the Sunset palette, this is just absolutely stunning. And it does have the little holes on the back where you guys can go ahead and easily depot it and put it into something else. But it's a Natasha Denona palette. It's hard plastic, and it's like a brushed metal top. So I definitely love it. Let me show you guys a close-up of it. This is a close-up of the actual palette. And while we have the lights down, I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys. And this is the first 4 out of the first row. Okay, that was a horrible swatch. Lynn, do better. I'm gonna do better with the next row, guys. Going down the very next row. That's the very next row. And here is the last row coming across. Watch for you guys. That's the last row. Kind of skippy a little bit. They're very soft and very buttery, but I did notice that they are kind of skippy a little bit. But again, you can't always look at, and these are the last three right here, because I just did 4, 4, 4 down. So I'm just watching these last three right here. So here are the last three in the palette. Some of them are mattes, some of them are shimmers, and some of them are her high shine shimmers, like a pressed foil almost, because I know this bottom one is more of a pressed foil, but the rest of them are really pretty too. This shade right here is a stunning shade that I just can't wait to use. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and give it a try. You can see these shades right here on the bottom. Honest to God, you can take a little fan brush, go in there and use it as actual highlighter. But these shades, especially this lavender shade right here, I can't wait to use. And this yellow, even though I mucked it up, you guys can see that yellow is a very strong, pretty yellow. So this is the entire palette actually swatched in. It's pretty. I'm definitely going to see exactly how it actually applies to the eyes, because my problem with the last palette that she made that I had to take back was it swatched kind of wonky a little bit, and her shades used to swatch so well, and then when I applied it to the eye, that's when I was like, it is wonky. So the wonkiness of the first few, I don't blame on Natasha. That was me because of how I'm holding it. I just washed across my bones and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty. So, and it's only $65. So it's definitely a whole lot better than me paying my normal $129. The other one is like almost $170, and the other two large ones I have are $249 a piece. So yeah, I'm definitely happy that even though it's smaller, it's now becoming more affordable, and I'm here for that. Next thing I got was another mini, and this is from FARSÁLI. This is her Skintune Blur. Sitting here watching Jackie all the time do her makeup, she finally convinced me to go ahead and try the Skintune Blur to really see how it blurs your skin. But I'm like, there have been a couple of products that I pulled out of this haul and my last haul that completely blurred out my actual face to what you guys see right now. And I'm gonna do a follow-up video on that. But I'm interested to see if this actually works as far as blurring out my skin. So I can't wait to see how this works. The next thing that I got was a repurchase because I needed one, and this is the Olaplex Hair Perfector. Remember in my last video I kept saying Opalex? It's Olaplex Hair Perfector, and this is their number 3. So this repairs and strengthens for all hair types, and I really use this pretty much as a pre-poo for my hair. I'll literally put this in as an actual pre-poo, and I'll literally put this on as a pre-poo and go to bed. This literally will be on my hair no less than 8 hours, but anywhere between 8 to 12 hours. And when I tell you, once I shampoo my hair, deep condition it, steam it, and put it up and then take it down in whatever style I put it in, my hair is so soft, so strong, so manageable. My curls in the back where I'm completely natural, they just pop and bounce, and they're so juicy and full of life. So this is a lifesaver. I just, once again, I hate the fact that I keep falling in love with products that are so expensive. Like, I hate the fact that I keep falling in love with expensive products. But they also had a new release. And Olaplex came out with their number 6, which is the Bond Smoother. And this is a leave-in reparative styling cream that helps eliminate frizz, hydrates, and protects. I will never be able to eliminate my frizz because you guys know I'm not natural, but I'm not perm, I'm Texlax. So my hair, the coils of my hair, I go in and I break the bonds and proteins just a little to where it's not so coily. But of course, I don't completely break them to where it's permed and straight. So something like this will probably help as far as clumping with my hair. I'm thinking and just really just hydrating my hair and protecting, you know, I wanted those to have any sunscreen properties in it that would help while you're out and about. It says it eliminates frizz and flyaways for up to 72 hours. It speeds up blow dry time while smoothing. It strengthens, hydrates, and moisturizes. Strengthens, hydrates, and moisturizes. Get it together, Lynn. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and blow dry my hair and flat iron it and straighten it out so I can do a length check on where I was 18 months ago to where I am now with my extra hair. Just, you know, periodically, you know, once a year I'll go in and do a length check with my hair. So I'll use this in the process and we'll see how it actually works, and I'll be able to report right back and let you guys know, one, this sucker is expensive, but two, does it work, and three, how much do I use? Because you guys already know with this one, this entire bottle was just one treatment for all of my hair. I hate it. So with me and budgeting hair care, makeup, fragrance, everything else just for me, not including my husband and kids and everything else, I can only afford one of these a month in my actual budget. Because if I need more than one of these a month, the number 3 in my budget, then something else has got to go. Probably a pair of shoes. So no. But yeah, I'll go ahead and follow up with the Bond Smoother, the number 6, and let you guys know if it's something you guys should actually get. Moving right along into the next part of hair care, I did go ahead and get a Youth to the People, and this is a superfood cleanser, and this has kale, green tea, spinach, vitamins. It's a superfood cleanser, and they say this nutrient-rich gel is loaded with cold-pressed superfood extracts from kale and spinach to effectively cleanse skin, remove buildup in pores while balancing your pH without actually drying your skin. So when I saw this, I went ahead and got it. So I did go ahead and pick up the mini version just to go ahead and give it a try, because again, a lot of these full-size products are not the cheapest when it comes to Sephora, and I have noticed that here in the past 3-4 months, I don't know if you guys have noticed it as well, but Sephora has really started to extend out their mini section, so it gives you a chance to pay a little less than half of what the actual product is, and you get a little less than half of the actual product. In the long run, it's not the best bang for your money, but this is really good if you travel a lot, or if you just want to try something before you jump off and spend $40, $50, $70, $80 for some of these products. You're able to try the mini version to try to see if it works for you. If it doesn't work, it's Sephora. You have 60 days. Take it back, get your money back. You know what I'm saying? But with this one, I'll definitely go ahead and try it out and let you guys know how it works. And the next thing that I went, jumping back to hair care, the Glam Twins was talking about this a couple of months back, and I kept saying, you know, one of these days I'm gonna get it. I finally went ahead and bit the bullet and bought it. But this is the KIEHL'S Olive Fruit Oil Deeply Reparative Hair Mask with enriching olive fruit and avocado oils. And this is for dry and undernourished hair. So pretty much this is a deep conditioning mask. And it's definitely not the cheapest thing out there. That's probably the reason why I like the fact that it's sealed. See, it's completely sealed. So it doesn't really smell like anything. It really doesn't have a smell, and I'm not upset about that. I mean, I prefer for my deep conditioner, since it's really one of the last products that's going to sit the longest on my hair, to have a really great smell, so that smell kind of goes with me for the next few days. But you know, you have leave-ins and different things like that. They may have a fragrance, and sometimes fragrance isn't necessarily the best for your hair. If you're wondering why you're reaching plateaus with your growth in your hair, it gets to your shoulders, it breaks off. It gets to armpit, it breaks off. Bra length, it gets off. Or you finally made it to tailbone and can't get the butt length, and it just you keep hitting those plateaus. Definitely look at your iron if you're anemia. I keep telling you guys that. Look at your thyroid if you have any thyroid issues, and also look at your products and see if it has any mineral oil. Some people here just doesn't do well with mineral oil. Or look and try to see if it has fragrance. Believe it or not, fragrance is one of the biggest things that can actually be a huge roadblock in your hair journey to either get to whatever length it is you're trying to get to. Fragrance can be one of those huge things that you may not always think about. That is the reason why your ends keep fraying, or they just won't hold on for long, or why your growth cycle for your actual hair seems to be a whole lot faster. And I'm not saying your hair grows longer, I'm just saying the cycle of your hair before your follicles fall out, that growth cycle of your hair seems to be a little bit longer. And every 5 to 7 years, whenever your growth cycle turns over, you turn over to a completely different texture of hair. You may want to look at something like that. But I'm going to report back. I'm going to use it, deep condition, steam, the whole nine, and I'll report back and let you guys know how that worked. I also went ahead and got this Amika product. This is called the Wizard, and this one is a detangling primer. And this is a detangling primer that I heard so many people talk about. I do believe Casey Holmes talked about it. I don't know if the Glam Twins talked about it, but a couple of other naturals that I follow actually talked about this one, and just being able to comb through thick hair, glide through easier, and just make the entire job so much easier. And this is also heat protectant. It softens your hair. It helps reduce your blow dry time, and it definitely helps you untangle any type of knots and matting that you may get with your hair after washing and conditioning. You know how sometimes that can happen. And it's also been proven to prevent breakage as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Probably not all at the same time that I'm trying all this other stuff, because if something goes wrong or happens while I'm blow drying and flat ironing my hair, and something goes completely to hell, I won't know what product actually caused me that problem. So I'm definitely gonna space the products out to try to see, hey, which one works, you know, how did it go. But I'll definitely follow back up with you guys and let you know. But I know Casey Holmes, when she was talking about the product, I was like, say no more. With all that thick hair, even though she has extensions, her natural hair is still very thick. And although she has she has probably 1C, well, it's so stupid, it doesn't go like that. She probably has either type 1 hair or type 2 hair, somewhere in there. And of course, I'm clearly sitting here at 3C, 4A type hair. But anytime I see anyone talking about anything that makes their hair process or wash day easier, I'm down to actually try it. Because like I told you guys, a lot of times you need to switch up what aisle you're shopping on. If you're Caucasian or have Caucasian texture hair and you're having problems or issues, go one aisle over to the ethnic aisle and try some of those products, because that really may help re-moisturize your hair, strengthen your hair, especially if you do a whole lot of bleaching, or you're always hot, put any type of hot tools in your hair as far as flat ironing, curling, different things like that, or you spend a whole lot of time at the beach or the lake. Go over to the ethnic aisle, and maybe some items there to help you, and vice versa. A lot of my ethnic young ladies, people of color, men of color, if you're having problems and issues, go over to the traditional aisle. We're not going to call it the Caucasian aisle. It's just the traditional aisle. And you may find something there like herbal essence and just a lot of different things that really work for our hair as well. So don't box yourself in on your hair journey, is what I'm trying to say. Whatever works. I don't care if it's made for a dog. Don't be at PetSmart putting that crap in your hair. Let me rephrase that. The horse and tail mane conditioner, for the longest time when I was a little girl, I was so stupid. I thought it was for horses only. But don't box yourself in with, hey, this particular product is geared toward this type of hair, which typically goes with this race. Don't box yourself in, boo. Whatever it takes to get your hair back full, lustrous, and looking like you drink all your water, eat all your vegetables, and take your vitamins, and get 8 hours of sleep, boo, you go do that. Trust me. The last thing that I got in my box was just some 100-point perks that they went ahead and sent me. I went ahead and picked up the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer. This is a camouflage 24-hour wear concealer, and I did go ahead and get mine in the shade Deep 24. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and give this a try and really see how this actually works. Like, is this a good concealer? I really haven't heard anyone or too many people talking about this particular concealer. And it's a pretty thin concealer. As far as them saying camouflage, no. The Elf Cosmetics, that camo, that's the camouflage concealer. This, I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see how it actually goes. The next thing that I got is going to be the Indie Lee, and this is a toner lotion. So it's supposed to rebalance and prime your skin. So this is what it actually looks like. It doesn't have any smell. It kind of smells a little bit like cucumber a little bit, but it doesn't have any smell, anything. This again was a 100-point perk from Indie Lee. And of course I went ahead and got another perk. This is the Mon Guerlain. Okay, it's either Mon or Moon. Anyways, the Eau de Parfum by Guerlain. And let's go ahead and try this out. Let's just see what it smells like. I'm not spray it in my face. Oh my God. That smells amazing. It's a very light, girly scent. It's a very romantic, girly. Your hair's done, your makeup's done, you know, you in a nice dress, A-line type dress that flares out at your knees, and some nice heels that are maybe 2 to 3 inches with a nice little satchel bag with a little hat. Not necessarily Kentucky Derby, but along those vibes. This is a very sweet but girly, romantic, feminine type scent. This smells like we're gonna go out and have a great date, and we're gonna go home and have a great adult time. That smells great. I'll be purchasing the full size of that one. And of course I went ahead and I just had to grab something else, and nothing else made sense of the 2 free samples that they send. So I went ahead and grabbed another Polo Red. This is one of my favorite scents. I have a huge bottle. I'm ordering another bottle because I'm almost out. But anytime I can get this as a freebie, I always get it. And I'll just literally throw these in my car, throw them in my purse. So when I'm out and about, you know, especially during the summertime, in and out, you start to smell like outdoors. I told you guys about that. But these are great. Just throw them in your car, throw them in your purse, throw them in your glove box, whatever it may be. And you can just spray it on and you're all refreshed, smelling great. So yeah, Polo Red. This is one of my favorite. Like, this is my 3rd top scent when it comes to the men fragrances that I actually purchased. So this is amazing. So hopefully you guys have had a chance to see something that piqued your interest, whether it was hair care, skin care, or makeup. You know, just something that you like, I wonder how that may be. Maybe it's time for me to take a trip to Sephora and actually take a look at it. And of course, since I think either in July or August, they should be sending out another coupon for us. And it's either going to be, I think, the 25. It used to be 25 at the 50, but then they changed it to 25 off 75. So you may just want to go on to Sephora and start playing with a little bit of stuff and start adding stuff to your loves list on Sephora.com. So when they finally do send out that coupon for VIB Rouge, I'm not sure if it's just VIB Rouge or if VIB also gets it. But anyway, go ahead and sign up to become a VIB member with Sephora, and any and all discounts that they send out to VIB, you guys will automatically start to get. Of course, once you get past a certain dollar amount, you'll step into VIB Rouge, and it's pretty easy to get VIB Rouge with Sephora. And it's pretty easy to get VIB Rouge with Sephora because what you're talking about is not just hair care, not just makeup. You're talking about skincare and fragrance. So it's pretty easy to either spend the bulk of your money in either one of those categories. You know, a lot of people prefer to spend most of their money on skincare and very minimal on makeup, or they love fragrances and certain fragrances that they'll get, or they're hair junkie, they're product junkie. So just know that there's so many different things you can do and get at Sephora. And especially with the different tools and stuff they have, as far as blow dryers, flat irons, and different things that they're selling now, it becomes pretty easy to start to step yourself up to VIB Rouge. But I hope you guys like this haul. Let me know if there's anything else new that has come out that you guys want. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. A lot of the stuff that's coming out just isn't for me. As I'm watching Hot Fire Makeup and I'm watching Trend Mood continuously post stuff, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, none of that interests me. But baby, the one thing I'm telling you I'm waiting on, the one thing I will be up at midnight, 9 a.m., 2 a.m., or whenever Pat McGrath decides to release her foundation and her whole look get up that she has coming this month in July, please believe that is the next purchase I know I'm going to make. I don't have anything else on my list that I can foresee at any point in time in the next 30 days that I'm interested in purchasing. But the Pat McGrath foundation and the other items, I don't know if I'm gonna purchase the brushes, but the other items, please believe, anytime a working makeup artist who has been in the business as long as she's been in the business and worked on as many faces, skin tones, skin types, skin textures, anytime someone like her puts out a foundation, I gotta try it. I just gotta try it. But that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully we have had a chance to see something that we like together. And if it's something that you're thinking about, let me know and I'll take a look at it. And I'll see if it's something that, you know, I can go ahead and purchase and bring to you guys for review, because, you know, I don't get PR. So all this is purchase myself. So a lot of things I just pass up because I know I'm holding and waiting on something else. But again, I don't care when you're watching me, in the morning, afternoon, evening, late at night. I'm just happy you came and spent some time with your girl. Go ahead and click on my little playlist, you know, spend a little bit more time with your girl. But as always, thank you so much, YouTube. And until next time, bye.